guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Teresa. I'm a content creator based right here in Ilorin, Kwara State, Nigeria, and I create content around lifestyle vlogs and videos like this. So if you are new here and you love what you see already, consider subscribing to this channel. Just click on the subscribe button below and don't forget to turn on post notification. That will notify whenever I post a new content. Also like, comment and share. I will appreciate that a lot. So to my returnees, thank you guys for coming back to watch my video. I really appreciate you guys. Are the real MVP. Okay guys, as you can see from the title of this video, today I'll be we'll be discussing about the best place to stay in Lagos State. Yeah, I'm in Ilorin, but I'm also Lagosian partially. So like we know that in Lagos State we have like two major places, the island and the mainland. So about the best places to stay. So like I said earlier on, we have the mainland and the island. So the mainland is like places like Lekki, Ikoyi, and also they have many local governments under them. So we'll be starting with the island. Is like the best place to stay in Lagos, but of course it has its own advantages and disadvantages, which we'll be checking out in this video for you to know where it is fit for you to stay. But before I continue, I would just love to chip in this, that wherever it is you want to stay should be based on the budget, your pocket. So you understand. So let's dive right into the advantages of staying on the island in Lagos. Okay guys, so the first one I have here is that the schools there, you know, they have standard school, like top-notch international schools that use British curriculum. You get it, school that and they make use of the American standard. And of course on the island they have a lot of luxurious places that you can visit. They have restaurants, they have lounge, they have beaches, they have, you know, they have a lot of luxurious places that you can on the island. They have a lot of job opportunities, and that's why most times you see people staying on the mainland working on the island. So and people believe that they pay more money, but most times I don't think that's true, because when I visited the Lekki art and craft market, I believe the video must have gone up before this. So if it has, I'll link it up here so you guys can check it out, my visit to the Lekki art and craft market. So on my way to the place that day in the car, there was this radio program about savings, how people should save. So people were calling in and they were discussing about their salary. So there was this particular guy that called and he said his salary is just I think 30,000 or so, and he's working at Lekki, like, so you should know what I mean by now. So those are just the advantages of staying on the island. So right now we want to check out the disadvantages of staying on the island. The first thing I have here is that to stay on the island is very expensive. Trust me, it is. Range from the schools, even to have fun there is expensive. If you want to visit most of these private beaches on the island, you can go there and just check, and or you can go online and make research on how much they charge for you to have access to there. So an average Nigerian cannot stay there, because house rent, school fees, even to go out in terms of transportation, an average Nigerian, like even if you are receiving like 100,000 naira in a month, I don't think you can stay afford to their house rent there. I don't know, but I think you need to have like over 400,000, more than. In fact, I've seen countless of videos on YouTube that just a room apartment, like a room apartment or a room self come wearing like 1,900,000, 1.5 million, and I'll be like, so if you want to rent such apartments, at least you should know the range of salary you'll be collecting every month for you to make attempt to to even go and ask agent, I want to rent house on the island. Even for you to go and meet an agent, they'll be like, okay, like this one a big man or this one a big woman, you have money, I've been a should be so much in there. You're not going to rent house there. So generally houses are costly in Lagos, then on the island is, in fact, is more costlier. So another thing I have here is that most part of those island, their power supply is not that constant. So that was what I said before, that if you want to go and rent house there, people will be like, okay, this person is a big man, so if you are planning to go and stay in such an area, you should have money for inverter or solar system. So an average Nigeria wey never chop, so how would that such person afford those kind of luxury? Okay, so another thing I have here is the distance and the transportation, and this especially when you are coming from the mainland. Men, the traffic, the transport, like the day I visited lekki with my sister, we spent like 5,000 naira from Begao. Now imagine someone that is coming from like Badagry, or someone that is coming from Agbara, those other outskirts of Lagos. You know, that is just like they are traveling. To me, it's just like you are traveling, because even the distance, the hours you spend in traffic, I'm not even exaggerating, you can spend up to 5 hours. Maybe the day I visited was like a public holiday, it was 2nd of January of this year, so you know, the road was free. But I know any other day, if you want to visit such places, ah man, like when I was in Lagos then, anytime I want to visit like VI, just consider that whole day gone, because you will spend most of your day in traffic. Even if you are going to such places, you want to go and visit somebody safe, when you get to that place, your mind will be at rest. You just like, omo, let me just leave here before traffic will start again. Just like you take the whole day, just because you are moving from mainland to island. Another thing is that because of the water surrounding those areas, most times during rainy season, they usually have issues with flood. Like the flood will even enter their houses. Like I know most of them might have seen such videos online. Maybe like last year during rainy season, I saw a lot of videos, especially those people staying around Lekki. They were complaining, like literally the flood was just entering into their houses, and there was nothing they could do about it. And that kind of house now, during dry season now, the agent will still rent it out for people. So like I said before, their schools also is expensive. At least if you want to take your child to a school that they make use of British curriculum, or they have American standard, you should know how much you'll be paying. So not like you be I mean, you should have like 1 million. So for you to take a child to that school, you should be a millionaire. You get what I'm trying to say? Let's move to living in Lagos mainland. So in Lagos mainland, the mainland is very populated, and it has a lot of factories, it has a lot of companies. Yes, and it's very populated, trust me. Like just like when you go to like maybe computer village, you go to Agbara, not even Agbara I want to mention, you go to Yanoba, you go to Alaba. When you go to such places, go to Mushin, Omodu, you be like, you go to Yaba, okay, like it's populated. So that's just it. Generally Lagos is populated, it's saturated, and despite the fact some people like myself still want to relocate to Lagos, because we believe Lagos is a land of opportunity. So let's talk about the advantages of staying on Lagos mainland. So you have access to food, like fresh food, easily. We have a lot of markets, so you have access to both fresh food, both processed food easily, compared to if you are staying on the island. Again, you can't compare the transportation fare, the one on the mainland, you can't compare it to the one on the island. So like I said, it's island, everything there is high, you understand. But on the mainland, you can still get something that is affordable, you understand. So actually in every aspect, you can't compare the mainland to the okay. So the next one I'm talking about is the accommodation aspect. So like I said earlier on, that generally houses are expensive in Lagos, but notwithstanding, you can't compare the price of houses in mainland to island. The difference is wild. Like it's very very clear. It's not comparable, you understand. Life on the mainland is easy, is cheap. You can get some places or some hangout spots, some restaurant that, you know, on a budget you will just enjoy yourself on a low key, compared to island that everything there is just like 5,000, 10,000, 15,000. You understand. On Lagos mainland, you can still get something on a budget according to what's your pocket. So now come to the disadvantages of staying on the mainland. So I think to my own understanding, most of their roads there are not okay. So of course there will be traffic. I think Lagos consists of traffic. Anywhere in Lagos, both on the mainland and the island, there are always traffic. And I don't know, whenever I visit Lagos, I usually have headache because of the traffic. So traffic is just like one of the characteristics of Lagos State. So if you want to go and stay in Lagos, if you want to locate to Lagos, just know that you can be driving for 5 hours straight. Except I don't even know, maybe you want to check a little bit, and I wonder where you want to check. So another thing is that PAC rarely gives light, but I think on the mainland there are differences. There are some places that they enjoy light. So if you want to get a house, you should at least consider some things. So I think I'll see a video on that. Some of the things you should consider when you want to get an apartment in Nigeria, not in Lagos only. In Nigeria, when you want to get an apartment in Nigeria, because these agents are funny. They will tell you this, but when you pack to your house, you will see something else. So at least you need to make your own research about a particular area. If their light there is okay, if the power supply is fine, or if it's not, that's left for you to decide if you still want to rent such apartment. Another thing I have here is that the crime rate on Lagos mainland is high compared to island. I'm not saying there are no criminals on the island or there are no criminals anywhere in Nigeria, but I think on it's much on Lagos mainland. Like you can be in traffic and pressing your phone, somebody just snatch your phone. I know if you witnessed such before, don't just snatch your phone. Like you carry your bag, you are just maybe want to board a bus, before you know it, you won't find your purse, you won't find your wallet. Somebody will just take your phone, like, you know. And I think this is due to the rate of unemployment in the country. So not like I'm trying to justify the criminal act or anything, but although some people, even if they see the work, they won't do it. That's just the fact. Some people are just so lazy and they believe in all those things that is better off than working. So if you give them job, they'll still go there and steal, so they'll still sack them because of the stealing. So generally, in not only in Lagos, in Nigeria, even here in Ilorin, they do it at times, but it's not rampant like in Lagos. It's just like some areas that they are extremely quiet, or maybe at night when there is no light and everywhere is dark. So they do it here too. Not like they don't do it in Ilorin. They snatch people's phone here too. They rob people. They collect their phones and everything. But not like it's rampant. Not like it's something that, unlike in Lagos now. Like for example, me, I have an experience when they snatch my phone at Ikeja. So now if I'm going to Ikeja now with my bag, I'll just grab it like this on my chest. Like, no, I don't want to hear story that touch the heart. So you have to be like conscious of your environment, because especially in Lagos, if you are someone that you are not conscious, if you are in Lagos, you will learn how to be conscious. Because when you buy a phone like 4 times in a month or in 2 months, you will learn to be conscious. So but for that, I think it's everywhere, not only on Lagos mainland. Okay guys, so thank you for watching to this part, and I would love to chip in this that you can stay anywhere in Lagos. So I'm not trying to make this video to discourage you from staying on the island or discourage you from staying on the mainland. You can actually stay anywhere according to your budget, like I said from the beginning. So like your friend is staying on the island and you are receiving like 40,000, you want to go and stay on the island. Even your salary for a year, you can't even rent house, you can't even rent kitchen on the island. So if you find this video helpful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and if you are ready to subscribe, turn on post notification, comment and share, and don't go away. You get it, you can just click on this video or this video and continue watching. And please don't forget to subscribe again. Till my next one, stay safe and remain blessed. Bye bye.